if I'm ready this early. I mean, we just started.
Yeah. Alright, I don't even need to direct you at the moment. You just...
Oh my god.
You know, just hop across. Oh my goodness, you started with a golden one.
So, off camera, he decided to reread back to me all of the,
all of the amazing out of context quotes that I've collected thus far. Not many. At some point I may reveal this full list, but it's not ready yet.
No. Can I at least say my favorite so far?
Yes.
My favorite one was the second one that he said, and it was,
Please repeat that first quote for me, though, that you started this episode with.
That I started this episode with? I don't know if I'm ready. I mean, we just began. We just began the episode.
So what's your favorite?
My favorite quote had to have been the, in more ways than one. 3 ways, actually. In front, on back, and on top.
In back, and on
In back, on Oh my god.
It was so dope.
I never laughed so hard that I snorted.
Did you get the thing in the corner?
Yeah. It was an amber relic.
Oh, really? I thought it was something more important than that. Try blowing through the gate.
Good job, Keegan. You learned.
God damn it. Oh, that's a time shift stone. Just shoot it with something.
I'm sorry. Those quotes are too amazing.
I know. I need to look through our videos and see if there's any more golden ones.
Oh yeah, just watch through all of them.
Alright, so what was the one I just said a moment ago? Oh yeah.
I don't know if we're ready, and we just began.
No, not you, me.
Oh, that you said? Oh yeah. So we got a time shift stone, but it didn't open up the...
Yes, but there is something down there.
Okay.
That will... Yeah.
Hi, friend.
So, blow at his top.
Blow only the top.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
You're making this too easy.
Yeah, I mean... Where are you going, buddy? What? Okay, what is this?
So you have to do this until he opens his mouth, and then you have to slash whatever it is that comes out.
The crystal. Get away.
It is difficult. Z-target would help, though.
I'm gonna die on this guy, I swear to goodness.
He tries to go. Okay.
Shut up, V! Alright, now that I got me rebounding myself.
Oh.
He's got another one, too.
Oh, goodness.
God.
I forgot how difficult these things could be.
Ah!
What was that?
Hey, friend. Can I,
You have to wait until he launches at you, and then... We're at this point in time. Step.
Oh. God.
Oh, dear. Honestly, I'm not even sure if it would have registered correctly anyways.
Where is he? It's like... Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is terrifying.
Okay, go over there.
I'm trying. I honestly am trying.
And you're dead. Alright.
And I'm dead.
Let's see where that puts us. I'm pretty sure it's going to be just the entrance of this room, but...
Oh no, he knocked me over.
Why would you not continue your adventure? You have to rage quit. That'd be a level of rage quit.
Well,
honestly, I see it as rage quitting when you end things that... Oh goodness, please tell me. It's not the last save point. Alright. We're gonna... Let's just try and make a rush for it. Here, you know what?
Let's do some
swap.
speedrunner tactics.
Let's just swap out.
Yeah, you try this. You buddy, friend, pal.
Yeah. That was such a... Oh man, I need to read that off.
Oh, my goodness.
Here. I need to read that conversation.
But what conversation?
The text message conversation from last night at midnight.
Oh, why don't I just use my phone for that? Here, I'll get my phone out. So, okay, let me read it. hope it's all okay to say on camera.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay. So...
Nothing really personal, just something random that happened.
Yeah, I sent, it was...
hey, look. A lot of the things we've done are staying active, so...
Yeah.
It's not going to be as difficult to get back to where we need to be.
I think they all switched flags, and so since we didn't actually quit.
Yeah.
Or maybe the game saves it. Okay. Anyways, here's the... So last night at 12:14 a.m., I sent... Why do I do this? What's the point of any of this? This game sucks so bad I'm questioning my own existence. It's not even a good game. Why on earth do they call it a game? What is the point? Kagan responds, like, maybe 5 minutes later. I'm questioning why you are texting me past midnight.
So close.
Oh no. I respond with, 'cause I can't sleep.
And then
he says, "What game?" Yeah, I'm reading on my end.
And then because you wouldn't shut up about the game, I had to.
You're like,
okay, that was just bad planning on my part.
He says, "What game?" Or
the first one was an accident.
He says, "What game?" Or in quotation marks, "game." I said, "It's called A Kiss for the Petals, and it was a game based on anime, or the anime based on a game."
It turned into a question halfway through. It was amazingly like at the time I was like, "What?" Like, read that again, but you know how to read it.
It's called A Kiss for the Petals, and it was a game based on an anime, or the anime based on a game.
Exactly.
And he responds with, "Was that an answers or a question?" And then corrects himself, "Answer." It says, "I don't know anymore." He says, "Let me sleep now, please." I said, "Okay, sorry."
It was so random. Like...
Okay, let me kind of explain it. So I last night was like, hey, I think I'm going to use the computer recording program that I think kind of works.
To test it.
And I was going to try to make like a YouTube episode that was just kind of like solo me and a really weird mood at night.
Attempt it. Like, it was one of those things that we would post just because of how weird it was gonna be.
Yeah, and I'm like, well,
I think any serious... It wouldn't have been, like, a serious video.
Yeah, and since it was, like, midnight, I figured I'd do something easy, like a visual novel, which only requires reading. No strategy behind it, nothing.
Wow, this ladder is invincible.
Or invisible. I was gonna do a visual novel, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll do Clannad. I love Clannad. I love the anime. The game's gotta be just as great. Then I realized the art style sucks, and I would show a picture, but I would just recommend for shock value for you people to go onto Google and type in Clannad gameplay. And even look up, like, Clannad game Sunahara. The character has an eye.
I haven't seen it yet.
No.
David decided that it wasn't a good thing for him to record.
Yeah.
For his own reasons.
And so I decided, well, I have another game that's not even a year old in America, called Kiss for the Petals, Remembering How We Met. And I don't know much about it, and I figured, okay, well, a visual novel, it should be kind of fun. You know? And I sat there demoing it for myself for maybe 2 hours, and I realized that it's literally just a visual novel, where there are no choices. There's the only thing I would have to worry about is reading.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Now he starts leaping at you.
Yeah, I just wasn't prepared.
I also looked up on there that it got a lot of praise, and that the game that I would be playing is the 18th in the series.
What?
Out of, like, 20 games. But only there was only, like, 1 or 2 that was in America.
Got him.
Oh, nice.
And he explodes.
So there was, yeah. And then I also learned that it's, because it's a game with only 2 characters in the entire game, or I guess kind of game, there's only 2 characters, and I found out that it's a romance, and both of them are girls. And I said, well, okay, and then I read a little bit farther in and saw that the rating was 18+. And I said, that's not a YouTube channel. That's not a YouTube thing to watch.
That's not a YouTube thing to make.
Even the Honey Pop is questionable. I don't even know if I want to play that on YouTube.
I debate against it.
I doubt I would have... if I did, it would have to be solo and without him, because I doubt he would want to. Or have him along just for the reactions of why.
Yeah, but then there's also the fact that it's
we need to censor a lot of it.
A lot of censoring that would be needed, and that's not the kind of stuff I'd want. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this: if something needs to be censored, then it's because it's just by nature it's something we should censor. But if it's it's the focus of the game, then I'm not exactly.
That's a totally different story.
Like, not for our channel, anyways.
Yeah, I might. No, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. There's so many games I want to play, but I don't know if I want to or not. Oh yeah, it's this guy. I know you. Yeah, bomb bowling.
Hey, it worked.
I mean,
okay. Mind pulling up the guide just so I know what I'm doing?
No.
Wait a second. This is a perma switch. I can tell because it's blue.
Oh yeah.
Hey, save point. Could have used
Hey,
that.
this place looks familiar.
Yeah, it's one of. This is the water dungeon where there's a central room you visit 500 times. This game's water temple isn't bad, but this particular temple follows the same pattern that the water temples usually follow.
Clear the dust from the west wall, and you'll find a small hole that you can crawl through.
There's no way I'm making it through that. Seriously?
I think that might be a little bit further in. Back into the massive middle room of the dungeon, run eastward and step on the switch and open the nearby gate. This will make it easier for transportation throughout the dungeon. You'll see this seemingly endless road of sink sand appears impassable. However, if you look on your map, you'll find that there's a yellow patch or yellow path where you can stand on and not sink.
Oh, and they just expect you to know this?
Apparently.
Where's the beacon?
I
guess you don't get a beacon in this. Well, it's not that hard. Yeah. Okay. They expect you, like, no indication. I mean, maybe Fee would have said something if we took too long, but that's not what I'd rather. Like, you know what? Like, I don't mind it being that way. I just would rather have some warning of that. Like, you know. And
I hope you're not claustrophobic.
Corner.
Wow, these are amazing textures.
Do you want to know the best part? I don't think Link actually has a crawling animation.
No.
He's probably just floating through this. Like, it'd be hilarious to... Somebody get a third-person hack for this particular moment.
Oh my god.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. It's just so much more fun to say that in, He doesn't have he might have, like, a crouching... It might be using, like, a crouching animation.
Yeah, but it's definitely not a crawling animation. Like, otherwise they would have bothered to show it. Like, there's no point in animating something that you won't actually show. Yeah. I mean, yes, it will look hilarious to see what it looks like without it, but there's no point to it.
It's that Amber Relic.
Like, but, yeah,
This
is interesting.
Ooh, is that a hint for later in the game?
No. It's just interesting. It's just one of those minute background. Really? I thought it would be something more important. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting something important, not just a.
Hey, that's our second one we got though.
Yeah, it is fairly rare, so it's useful. But I was expecting, maybe like I don't know.
No, you got to go all the way across.
This is more than likely the next major thing. Probably the mini boss room, actually, by the looks of it.
Oh, maybe. Whoa. Oh, that's right. You can dash through these. Don't dash all the way.
It is so awkward trying to line yourself up, so it feels like you're trying to shove yourself into a wall every time. Look at this.
Look at those textures. Let's just admire those textures for a second.
That's more detail than it needed to be. It's not very good, but it's more detail than a tunnel would have needed the texture to be, right?
I don't even think they have a crawling. I think he's just walking through all that.
Oh, this would have been an indication for the second one, but...
Nope.
That wasn't what I was trying to do.
He's a Shaki.
Why did he not die from the pit there? Did you see that?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, do not jump off that edge.
No, I'm not that dumb. Not you.
Ow! I take some offense to that.
Some? Honestly, the only way I can make it more offensive is by saying that by doing that I would have been pulling a David. Oh wait,
my name is a derogatory word?
Oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. You guys are grounded. Why?
He died.
They're literally grounded. Ow.
Oh. Oh, okay, sir. I see how it is. Have a bomb!
Nah.
Have a bomb!
That is a long fuse bomb.
It is, isn't it? Like, that's unnecessarily long, in my opinion. I mean, there's not really like, for certain puzzles, yes, that kind of would be useful, but...
I do like the sound of what the new Legend of Zelda is doing for the bombs. Well, I guess I shouldn't say new. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild had a fantastic idea for bombs.
Like, you know, since E3 is past, we may as well just come out and say our opinions on it. It sucked. Like, just overall. Like, the only real
Final Fantasy VII remake,
like,
but
none
no.
of the companies that had anything of note really said anything. And any of the companies that did weren't the big companies. Like, yes, there were a lot of good games from indie companies and strictly third-party companies, but not really anything major for the others. Like,
I like how they were like, "Oh, we've got a new IP coming for the 3DS, and it's an RPG," and then they're like, it reminded me a lot of Final Fantasy Explorers, but in a desert.
Yeah, like,
what is
yeah, like, it just, I'm gonna say this, Breath of the Wild looks amazing, but at the same time, it's like, why are they delaying it? Like, they don't need to delay the Wii.
Wait. Just look at him for a second. He's like, this path you cannot pass. Do not pass it.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me no more. What is with that song? Why have we've been quoting that all
earlier
day.
I was showing you Kirby Planet Robobot, and there was a lot of robot moments in it, obviously, and
So
most of which seemed like they were oddly, like, I'm gonna be straight up honest. A robot cries.
Yeah.
Like yes,
What is love?
It could be spoilers, but I'm not gonna say which robot, but it's like, it cries. There's no point for it to lie.
All the robots cry.
Yeah, there's like no reason for the robot to be crying, because it's just a robot. Like, it's just suddenly giving this, like, it didn't make sense. Like, I'm not talking about one of the characters that happens to look robotic. I'm talking about something that is confirmed a robot, and a robot only.
Question.
Oh, goodness.
Was it, wow. Oh, Spikes, hello. Oh, wow. That is super satisfying.
I'm not saying it again.
That looks super satisfying.
You know what I'm saying.
No, I don't.
Well, it's in our quote book, so. I'm not saying it again. Okay, there's...
Wow, look at all this blowing.
God.
Man, you certainly are good at blowing big areas.
Please add that to the quotes.
Yes, sir.
You've seen my passwords just a moment ago. I don't care.
Oops.
I mean, I do care if you give it out to the universe, but...
Oops, backwards.
You alone isn't...
Oops,
like...
not what I'm... Why is this so difficult to use? Out of context, David.
Yes.
Blow only from the top.
Yes, that was a recent addition.
What was it that I said?
Huh? You said
wow.
You're really good at blowing a large area. No reason why you should have said that, but you did. But that's why it's so amazing out of context. Okay, I went the complete wrong way for this. Well, the spikes just saved my life, so...
Man,
Oh, hi! You totally missed it.
I'm sorry, your keyboard is so weird.
For the record, you cannot completely get rid of this, I don't think. I think that as you blow it, some of it appears elsewhere. What is this pot made of?
Titanium. Or calcium.
It's not even finished.
It's a fairy.
It's probably the most useful thing we could have gotten out of this, considering we're out.
Scoop them.
That was not a scooping animation. That was a slapping animation that you were...
You just whack him into the wall and, like, scoop him up quickly. All you hear is just...
Like, my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I wish you could just blow all this away.
But yeah, Kirby Planet Robot was awesome.
Yeah, he 100% completed it, and it's only been out for, like, a few days.
It has only been out for a maximum of 7 days.
You 100%ed the game in 7 days. That is some speedrunning
I mean,
tactics.
it's not exactly a difficult game. It's
Kirby, so...
Yeah.
We've all learned from Epic Yarn that Kirby is not a difficult game.
I mean, it is for, you know, people like us, but...
Oh.
It is difficult for people like us, but in general, not really.
For us,
You remember Kirby's Epic Yarn? How
Oh,
that whole
yeah.
thing went?
That's true. That looks more like melting snow than it does blowing away sand.
Aha!
Hey, look.
I knew there was a reason why I could still go elsewhere, despite the fact there was stairs right there that I actually did not notice in the first place.
You got a red rupee. It's worth 20 rupees. Don't spend it all in one place. Don't tell me what to do. Let's go buy like some really expensive potion.
I totally missed the staircase and just kept going with the sand pit.
Well, I mean, that's really entertaining to just sit there and keep blowing. Anytime I use the word blow, it will automatically sound bad, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, look at all this.
Wow. You gotta always have those circular motions.
Add to the quotes, please.
It seems like...
This will be a mile long by the time I'm finished, but it will be worth it.
My goodness, you laugh at such the easy...
Aha! I found it! David, I found it.
Aha!
Really quickly, actually. Check our time.
Our time currently is 21:09. I think we should probably call it at this door.
Yeah,
I'm having a lot of fun with this series now.
Really?
Before I didn't.
Well, I will say this. The game will pick up really fast in a moment. Like, this is the last dungeon before it picks up into the main start stuff. Alright, Stormhazard 5.
And David T. Games.
I'm going to end by blowing this.
I'm going to practice them circular motions.